Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So in today's video I wanted to have a closer look at Arcana Aptitude and how much of a coin sink it is going to be to level and try for a chance at the super rare schematics. And when I say super rare, I mean it. Will I get one from one of these 59 crates I have gathered? Will I get anything worthwhile? We will find out. This video is going to be part of a series I will be working on in between other videos, covering which aptitude crafting trades are worth your coin and time to level, and which are not. So before we look closer at why I made so many crates, and have leveled my Arcana Apt so high, let's first open the crates and see what I got. Then afterwards I will explain how I do it and why I continue to. So without further ado, let's open these crates. Wah wah wah. So as you can see, yet again nothing. No legendary schematics. These are so ridiculously rare to get that it almost doesn't make any sense. I mean, I would maybe get it if you could use timeless shards in conjunction with them, but nope, you can't. So having something so rare with random attributes and perks is simply just ridiculous. However, it is not a complete waste. Tracking my drops versus what I spent, I made an interesting discovery I thought I would share. Now, this doesn't really work if you open 2 or even 5 crates, but the more you open, it seems to scale up in value. So let's look closer at how I leveled my Arcana, what it costs, and how much I lost or gained. So here's a chart showing exactly what I invested to make these crates for this video. Note that I did not buy all of these materials in a day. What I did was I placed buy orders for them on the market and waited about a week for them to finish, then I began. So I decided before I placed the buy orders I wanted to get 60 crates, so I would have to level my Arcana Aptitude 20 times. Now, I am aware that only gives me 20 rolls for legendary schematics, but 20 rolls was all I was willing to realistically invest in the beginning. So because it takes 1,439,200 experience to get 3 crates, 1 complete aptitude level, I was going to need 28,784,000 experience to achieve my goal of 20 levels. This means I was going to have to make a ridiculous 17,466 infused health potions, because they only give 1,648 experience per. Once I had these numbers, I realized there was no way, because of storage limits, I was going to be able to make them all at once. As cool as that would have looked to record, so I set my buy orders, which included 174,660 high sop, which by far was the largest piece of all of this, and I set the buy order at 0.29 per. I also needed 17,466 Azoth water, and I set those at 1 coin per. It was going to take a little bit longer at this price, but I wasn't willing to pay more. I also needed bulrush cobs, so I set a buy order for those for 17,466 at 0.29 per. And I needed 17,466 earth spine stems, which have gotten very expensive, so I had to set a buy order at 0.34 per. And the soul sprout stems. They were by far the cheapest for this category, so I set a buy order for 17,466 of those at 0.48 per. And then I waited. And as I slowly saw people filling these, over the course of the week, I crafted infused alkahest and infused healing potions at my camp until finally I made them all. The first amazing side effect of this I wanted to mention is my territory reputation went crazy. I made it to 96 Everfall standing making these, which really is nice for the storage perks and the gather speed perks. So here's my chart I made to track my investment on this. It really hurt my pocket. It pretty much broke me, being honest. I'm not rich and I'm not in a rich company, so needless to say I was hoping for something amazing to happen because I needed to make some of my gold back. As you can see, my total investment was 87,504 coins, which, if I'm being honest again, is crazy. And had I made this chart before going into this, I probably wouldn't have. I totaled these at the end of the week, when I was finished, after I had jotted down notes as I bought stuff. Now, let's look at the chart I made after opening the crates. You just watch me open, as I posted everything on the market. All of these prices I recorded were my coin post-sale after market tax. A lot of the items that came from the crates are not listed here, especially many of the perk items because, well, they were junk, not worth anything, and I wasn't going to sit listing items on the market for 0.01 coin, so I just tossed them in a remote storage shed and forgot about them. The items on this list are the items that had enough value to warrant sale, especially the Tier 5 Epic Cooldown type materials. It is amazing at how much they added up over the course of opening these crates. So, as you can see here, the total after all of these sold was 100,862 coins, and some change. So it cost me 87,504 coins to get the crates, and I got 100,862 coins selling the garbage I got from the crates, and again, no damn legendary schematics of course, so not all bad. A profit of 13,357 coins roughly. And this doesn't include the coin I stand to make selling the infused healing potions I made. They will sell, but the price fluctuates daily, and they will take a while to sell, so I didn't include that portion for now. So this surprised me. This is a solid profit, and I know it is a little RNG based. But that's a huge margin, so I can't see how you would lose any coin doing it. However, I don't think it would work like this unless you were making and opening a whole bunch at a time. Making 1 or 2 is just too RNG dependent. One chest with a bad roll of 8 runic leather would feel defeating. But when you do a decent amount, the ones that roll 8 Asmodeum offset the bad ones. So what does this mean? I don't think it is a good way to farm coin, unless you have a solid bankroll to fund it. But what is interesting is that it seems you could repeat the last process again and again and again, never truly going broke, always making a little profit until you finally hit the legendary schematic. So to answer the question of this video, yes, Arcana Aptitude is worth grinding. It is lower risk compared to the others, and it is a fun way to gamble in the game. While there's not a whole lot to do at the moment, I will get my dopamine where I can. It also power levels your territory standing like crazy, which is a great bonus. Okay guys, that's all I really have to say about Arcana Aptitude, so I thought that was kind of cool and wanted to share with you guys. You could continue to grind Arcana Aptitude virtually forever by making the crates, then selling the stuff in the crates, repurchasing the ingredients again, and then making more crates, and then opening the crates, and repeat that into infinity until you got some legendary patterns. I think the only reason that it works this way for Arcana is because the materials cost so little, and you stand to make so much off of selling the healing potions that you make and the stuff you get from the crates. A lot of the other professions will just have you breaking down the things you make, so you won't really get a lot of profit from it, but it stands to be seen as I continue to test. Okay guys, that's all I have to say about Arcana Aptitude. I will begin working on the next one, which will probably be Armor Aptitude, so keep an eye out for that one if you have any interest in knowing if it is worth it or not. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.